So I am back in my mom room, plant palace, whatever you want to call it today. Let me get a seat. Papa's going, ooh, ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jim. Ooh. So, spoiler alert, if you didn't see already on social media, I may not be on social media. I need to get back to posting things on the regular on Fix It with Fran, the Facebook page, and all that. I'm gonna get there one day, someday, maybe day. My hair is janky right now because Monica took my headbands and decided that she wants to wear headbands, and she's noticed how I wrap them around. Hey, Snowy Panther, and I'm gonna have to make a run today to CVS to get myself some new headbands because my headbands have disappeared. I don't know the last time I really wore my hair in a puff because going and getting my hair done, I had stopped wearing my hair assisted. I was just free throwing and going, and that's what we were doing. So I named today what like the Wednesday live, what's growing and going on, because a lot of stuff growing and I'm about to be going a lot of different places. But to start off, this is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. With that, this year I've been saying that we are growing and going. Growing plants, growing myself, growing my little Monica, and going a whole lot of places in between. Doing some professional development, exploring different career options, and going places as family trips and things like that. So I need to give y'all a recap of our family trip to Nashville, Tennessee. We went to Meharry Medical School for my sister-in-law's graduation. Had some fun there. I have put up some different shorts and stuff about that. Like we were at the Opryland Resort and Convention Center. Loved that place. Had been there a few times, so I was excited to go with Monica. Of course, she loved the plants. She loved seeing the fountains and the water features. She loved seeing the fish. And some days she did not want to go like to dinner or wherever we needed to actually go because she wanted to see the fish and feed the fish and stand on the different balconies. So that was cool. Today, I realized this is going to be too for my orchid folks and my plant paper. I have some updates for y'all. Updates, but kind of new because I don't think I ever showed y'all these plants. This is an orchid. As you can see, it's in bloom. This is one of my orchids that I got from Whole Foods during the pandemic when I was doing a whole lot of grocery delivery. This hair is going to bother me. But anyway, I was doing a whole lot of grocery delivery. So this is the first time that this flower has rebloomed for me since, if it's 2022 now, since 2021, probably. And this brand, Matsui, I guess, I don't know, Phalaenopsis, I think they're out of California because I originally looked them up because so many of the orchids that came from Whole Foods were really well kept, really well, I guess, cultivated, or what's the word? I'm blanking on it. When they grow them in the greenhouse and then sell them out for mass distribution, that word. But you'll notice here that this orchid has some battle scars. Why is that? Interesting story that I never told y'all. This orchid was in an office space that I had in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Apparently, at one point, there was a little critter in the office that was going through, hey, Growing Donnie, how are you? Good to see you. Growing Donnie, another channel. Love her channel, love her videos, love her intro for her channel. It's just a vibe. So if you've never checked her out, you definitely should. On this orchid, there was a little critter in the office that decided that it was going around. I didn't have any food in my desk because I wasn't always in that office space. So it had gone through other people's office, ate their granola bars, ate their snacks, ate their food. What did it find at my desk? My plants, y'all. So they laughed at me because I said, apparently y'all were the smorgasbord in the office, and it took one person's box of protein bars and ate them and drug it across the floor in their office. For my desk, it went through and chewed on different plants that I'm going to show you because they have all since recovered. Look at God. But I joked and said that my desk was the salad bar because apparently it got its feel everywhere else, got its protein, got its food, and then stopped by my desk. So at first, y'all, when I brought these home, they sat in the garage for a hot minute. I told my husband I didn't even want to put them in my car. I'm like, what? They didn't know. It ended up being a very large rat. Like at first, because of it was knocking things over and moving stuff. I said, "Are y'all sure in Louisiana nutria rats are a thing?" I think it came over from South America somewhere else, but they're just very large rats. They almost look like possums. And on one of these plants, I'm gonna cut these leaves off now because they still creep me out. You can see where it literally nibbled into the side of these leaves. So I'm not lying to y'all. When I first brought these home, they stayed in the garage. I told my husband, I don't even know if I want these plants anymore. But because I was looking at them and I saw little like glimpses of hope, these leaves right here, there's a small one that's still growing out. This is the one that was growing out whenever I first brought them home. I told my husband, I said, I can't throw them out because they still got some life left in them and I didn't want to give up on them. So kept growing. This one has not bloomed yet, but it has put out new leaves. So these other leaves that have been injured, at first I did think about cutting them and I said, no, Fran, think about your plants. This plant still needed these other leaves to survive, despite the fact that they were, that's a word, God, despite the fact that these leaves were wounded, had some scars, they were still alive. Oh Lord, that is a word. One of the bishops of my church, Bishop Samuel Blakes, has a song called I Survive. It's probably on YouTube. You should check it out. I know it's on Spotify and other things. Sometimes it plays on XM radio. But I think the lyrics of his song say, my scars let you know I survived. Ain't that a testimony for this plant? Take out of church right quick. And I'm glad that I kept it because not only did this one grow back, but like I said, this one bloomed for me. I would have missed out on a whole blooming blessing because the plant looked like it had been through some through a little struggle, through some things. But those two, let me show y'all one of the worst ones because there was one that was like, bad. I really almost let it go. This moonshine is it Tradescan? No, Sansevieria plant. I almost got rid of this one. And I think I took out the part where at the bottom, it had basically taken one of these stalks and chewed it all the way out. So I cut that one off. And this is the original moonshine plant, moonshine stalk. So it started to darken up and do different things. And I kept an eye on it. Originally, when I got this from the Botanical Gardens at City Park, and it was the only one that they had. It was actually cultivated by some local plant traders here in New Orleans, Metairie, Greater Metairie area. And I thought it was just cute. And like I said, it was the only one of its kind. So even when they had it, and I saw it had scale on it, treated it. So the new leaves have come up on the back side. And I was really excited about because despite the original plant that had the scale, despite what was going on in that office where whatever critter decided it wanted to eat on my plants, it grew back and it grew back. This new piece here, as well as this new piece here. Another reason why I held on to this area is that we know, if you know anything about these plants, that yes, they grow and they can be multiplied by just getting a leaf. But in their root system, they oftentimes, as long as they're growing and everything's going on right down there, they'll put up a new offshoot. So it'll be a completely new plant that grows off its own, but it's growing out of the root here or out of the soil. So that was a good one. I just wanted to show that because I realized it's been a while since I've shown some different plants. I did make it, which is why my hair looks crazy. I made it to the gym this morning and I made it to the gym for 5:30. I got there a few minutes before 5:30, so I was excited about that. I did a full workout. I just have gotten out the shower, gotten dressed for the day. I'm going to go out, do some Father's Day errands. And that's what I forgot. I meant to bring in my Father's Day stuff. So I'll have to share all that tomorrow. But jumping topics, friendly reminder, folks, Father's Day is Sunday. If you have not gotten any Father's Day gifts, if you have not made your Father's Day plans, do that. I mean, if you have someone in your life that you want to celebrate, I'll be fair. Because I got cards from Dollar Tree. I got graduation stuff for Dollar Tree. My husband is a 2022 graduate, but it won't be until like December when he finishes his master's program. What else did I do? I will be going back out, seeing some patients, doing some things like that, having some meetings. Monica has her dentist appointment today because we take her for a cleaning every 6 months. And yeah, at some point I need to go buy Total Wine and more and pick up the other part of my Father's Day gift. So I do high low. Did you see that? Like I got cards and things from Dollar Tree, but I'm getting them drinks from Total Wines, and it's gonna make a nice gift, and that's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm sorry, my mouth is dry. I myself just finished brushing my teeth. I felt a little bit of that right there. Sorry, y'all. Real raw content when I go live. I also wanted to tell y'all, so I mentioned the other day that I had tried some new face wash, like my Olay and I have Olay, Regenerist, and L'Oreal something renewal something. Usually I use cream-based cleansers, and I like those. I feel like they're very moisturizing. They leave my skin feeling refreshed, but they weren't giving what they used to give, so I had to switch it up. And I got this from Target. I think right now Target is even having, there we go, some different sales on the Shea Moisture face wash. On Amazon, I got this same item, but I got it, this is, I guess, the travel size in this clarifying face wash and scrub. But I got a full-size version to use at home. And I also got, I guess it's like a scrub that's in a jar that's not just the face wash piece. So I'm going to be using those going forward. I've been using them for the past couple of days. I definitely feel like it brought some fullness or like suppleness, is that a word? Back to my skin. I also saw where a lot of the scarring and things that I had, like I had a blemish here from when Monica was in the hospital. I've mentioned a couple times, one up here. And I also had some new ones that apparently developed because I was eating too much mango and my skin got irritated. I don't know if that was from the citric acid or what, but something in the mango, because I might have had 4 in the course of like 3 days or something. I don't know. They have mangoes at our local Costco right now, and I know how to pick a mango. You want them to pick them up and have them just have a slight give, not too squishy, but just a slight bounce back. So when I saw that the mangoes were that fresh at Costco, of course I grabbed some for myself to have. And then I started enjoying them and partaking a little too quickly. I have traditional mangoes as well as like the golden mangoes. They've been so good. In another video, if not this week, sometime next week, I'm going to show y'all where I have one seed that I split open. Like I took the seeds, let them sit on the counter, dried them out, and I split it open, and you can already see where the little, what they call it, embryonic part of the seed is trying to like spread out and put out growth. So I was excited for that one. I have 3 more that I haven't opened yet, but I do have them sitting and drying out. But I want to show y'all the steps that I'm going to take, because I am definitely going to try to plant me some mango seeds in Zone 9B. Not 100% sure if it's going to work, but as I always say, as I learned growing up, nothing beats a failure but a try. I'm going to try it, give it the best that I got, and see what it decides to do. But I will also share more with y'all about this clarifying cleanser whenever I get the full set from Amazon. And I think I mentioned there is a sale right now in Target, at least in my Target Circle app. They giving me like a 15% discount or something, which I found interesting because, of course, that happened after I got this from Target to try out. So, you know, big brotherish type stuff. Last but not least, too, this is a little cleansing pad that I did use today. I got these from Dollar Tree, so I will come back to with that Dollar Tree haul because I found a lot of good stuff at Dollar Tree this last time. I got, like I said, graduation stuff, Father's Day stuff. I got some little toys and things from Monica, like a unicorn cup, some other little odds and ends. I went through the book section, so I should also at some point be posting a whole little video of my Dollar Tree run, as well as the things that I got. But I'll come back on live and show y'all the little haul that I really had. I found Dollar Tree to be interesting too, because this one is right next to the Planet Fitness that I went to on Monday because I slept through my alarms. But working out is going good, and I have been taking care of myself. Oh, thank you, like this Kindle. Girl, it be going through some struggle things, like I tell y'all. Like the light is lighting because I have my windows open in front of me right now. But I am that person too. Like one of those big check-ins for me with myself and my self-care is when my skin starts acting a plum fool and I start getting pimples and pop-ups and all this kind of stuff. It's not a good look. And so that really will literally face-to-face have me be like, girl, get it together. You're not taking care of yourself. Another thing that I started using this week that I wanted to show y'all is this little like blackhead extractor or blemish remover. It's basically like a little suction device, but whenever I get a lot of buildup on my nose with blackheads, because I do have that and this whole T-zone thing, I handle it with that. So I want to show y'all that. And I'm going to go back through this video, how I've started doing, because I'll tell y'all different things I'm interested in. And then I have to go back and write it down because I don't be remembering. But I do want to be accountable in that sense and let y'all know. But it's coming up on the 15-minute mark. I ain't going to chat for y'all too long. Clearly, I'll run my mouth all the live long day. I'll try to check back in later. I did have, too, some stuff that I got from Amazon that I'll tell y'all more about in another video. These little clean canteen pieces I got from Monica. One, because she loves space. She loves planets. She likes dinosaurs now. There's a short with her growling and or doing her roar instead of posing for a picture. She decided she wanted to be a dinosaur. She didn't want to take a picture. And this last one that I got in a larger size is unicorns, because she loves unicorns too. But I got these to check them out because Monica is using sippy cups and we've done the whole sippy cup thing. But I want to get her to the point too where she's comfortable with using some bigger things. And these would be good for travel. They even come, like this one had the little cap on the inside and the hook so that you can put this on here like this, put it like this, and then you can carry it with the strap. So that's cool. All of these I got from the Amazon Marketplace. I think some people talk about Marketplace, but a lot of folks aren't familiar with it. And that's where you can go and buy things that are brand new or used, things that might be slightly damaged with the packaging. But for me, when I get things, I usually get them new or like new or new in box or whatever. And most of the time that really is where people ordered something, didn't like it, send it back to Amazon. Oh, because these still have all the paper inside. Like, ain't nobody use this. I'm still going to wash it and get it ready before Monica uses it. But when it's completely still packaged like this, and maybe that it came and they were like, oh, that's smaller than I thought. I don't want it that small. But I was looking too and I found one piece that is like this. Like this is like the sippy cup spout. So I thought that would be cool for her to try and use. And it comes with usually a cover for the sippy spout. So this one didn't have a cover. Side on that one. But I feel like now that we're going to be out more active during the summer, having her some different options will be cool. And then this way we can eliminate a lot of the other sippy cups that we've been using. She's doing better with straws and things like that. So for my mom crew, yeah, girl, these little 2 or 3 year olds trying to keep up with it. And I think that's really everything I had here to show y'all. So I'm about to be going out, heading and doing some errands and things for the day. I do have a video that's set to premiere on Friday. And that's about all she wrote for right now. But we growing, we going, growing some things, bringing some things back to life, back to reality. That's soul to soul if you didn't know. And I'll wrap up on that note. Hope y'all have a good week, that y'all are getting through this hump day, and that the rest of your week is smooth sailing. As always, this is Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. And I truly believe that God has given us all gifts and talents that can fix some problem that exists in the world. And while we may not be able to fix everything, while there are a lot of problems and challenges we may be up against, I want to remind and encourage you to remember that we can all fix something. I will see y'all again live tomorrow. Not sure what time, but definitely on this channel. Hope y'all have a good one and see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everybody that commented. I saw your comments and I will come back and respond.